Today's video is going to be about the difference between a catch can and an air oil separator on your PCV system. Hello, I'm Eugene Tordo. This is ET Garage, and like I was saying at the beginning there, today's video is going to be about the difference between a catch can and an air oil separator on a positive crankcase ventilation system. Now, some people don't even run a PCV system. They'll just have breathers on their valve covers. Some people run vacuum pumps, crankcase vacuum pumps. You know, some really high performance motors. But for your general street driven car, or even if it's stock or a high performance street driven car, you're better off having a positive crankcase ventilation system. And the reason for that is it doesn't just suck the crankcase vacuums out, it also sucks any moisture that builds up in there while the motor's warming up and cooling down and all that stuff. It just helps you keep your oil better, your engine cleaner, and it also helps creates a slight vacuum inside your crankcase if it's working correctly, which helps with engine sealing and evacuation of the blow-by gases. A lot of modern cars, they make kits for them, catch can kits and air oil separators. All sorts of things. I'm not going to go into the different types. I'm just going to go into how your basic positive crankcase ventilation system works, and then I'll show you the difference. I don't have a catch can, so I'll probably just put a picture up here somewhere during the video, and then I'll show you the air oil separator I have. A viewer recently asked about it. That's the reason I'm doing the video. He says he makes his own catch can, which is great. And then I told him I run a air oil separator, and he asked what the difference was. You can just Google it. I mean, that's all you have to do. What's the difference between a catch can and an air oil separator? But I'll get into that here. I'll move the camera around. We'll discuss the how most positive crankcase ventilation systems work. Alright, let's start with how a positive crankcase ventilation system works. I think I've made videos about this before, but in this case I'm going to use the L98 as an example. Most systems, even carbureted, are simpler. They just run the hoses different. For instance, this is the intake side of the PVC system or PCV system. And this is basically taking coal filtered air from the intake track in front of the throttle body and let it breathe into the valve cover or the crankcase. On the other side, I'll show you that here in a minute, there will be a PCV valve, and I'll get into that here shortly. But basically this actually works biodirectional, because this is only sucking in air while the intake is producing a vacuum. In other words, when you go wide open throttle, there's no vacuum, so the crankcase gases have to go somewhere. It blows back out in the opposite direction. So air is biodirectional on this side, or whatever side that your intake of your PCV system is. Like I said, a carburetor with a PCV system is very similar, except they just run this hose right to the air cleaner. And they usually have, if you look at the old cars from the 60s and 70s, they'll have this little fiber filter in there to filter out particles getting into the hose. Now let's go to the other side. That's the side that really makes things work. Okay, here we are on the other side, and normally you will have just a plain PCV valve right here on the valve cover, and that hose will go just directly to the intake, and the valve basically regulates the amount of vacuum that's being sucked through the crankcase. If the system's working correctly, you usually have between like 2 to 3 inches of vacuum at like idle. In this case, this is in stock. I'll go into that more in a minute. But the PCV valve will here, and the hose will go just directly to the intake. Here, Let me see, I'm reloading just a little bit. Here I have an air oil separator. Here's the difference between a catch can and an air oil separator. Catch can will be on the intake side. I'll go back to that in a minute. But this is an air oil separator. The vacuum gets sucked through here. It goes down to the very bottom, and then it goes through a bunch of baffles and a screen and all that stuff, and that causes the crankcase fumes to separate the oil that's in the crankcase fumes. The oil settles to the bottom, and then just the fumes get sucked into the intake. This way oil isn't getting sucked into the intake. Every time you do an oil change, or depending how much blow-by you have, you need to change, drain this. I have a drain on the bottom. I always just remove it, drain it, and flush it out a little bit. This is a homemade one, but you can get really good quality ones from like Maruso. I'd stay away from those cheap Amazon ones. I've looked at those. They just don't look like they do anything. But if it's working correctly, you will know, because this hose on the inside will be wet with oil. Hose coming out on the outside going into the intake will be nice and dry, and that's how you can tell an air oil separator is working properly. Let's go back to the other side, and I'll go over a catch can. I don't have one, but I'll go over it and I'll try to explain it. Okay, you'll see all sorts of catch cans on the market, and I'll try and show a picture somewhere during this video. But basically a catch can will be sort of like an air oil separator. It does separate the air and oil, but it's on the breathing side, and it will have usually they have a small round, like looks like a K&N filter on top of it, so it can suck in the air. And what it does is when the air, like when you go under wide open throttle and the air gets blown back out that way, there's usually oil film in there, oil particles, and instead of going back into the throttle body and making a mess of your throttle body, if you ever take apart a throttle body or even a carburetor that has that PCV system, there will be some type of oil film in there from the PCV system, from the oil getting blown back in whenever you go wide open throttle. Catch can does is it basically eliminates the throttle body or carburetor, and it just goes into a can and separates that air and oil so it doesn't go out into the atmosphere and into your engine bay. It's basically like an air oil separator, except it's not a flow-through design. It's basically there to catch the oil fume mist from going into the throttle body, and you'd mount it wherever you have room for, and once in a while you have to drain it. If this was a factory throttle body, it would be a plate on top, and if it's new from the factory, most people take that plate off and clean that out every now and then. If I can, I'll show you one here shortly. Here, I'll have to go to the basement. But anyway, that's it for this side. Let me just, let's go to the basement, and I'll show you this beat up old throttle body, what's left of it, and how that would work on a factory one, where it looks sort of acts like a catch can, but it doesn't. And then we'll finish up this video. Okay, here we are in the basement, and I have this old throttle body. You can see it's all tore apart. And if you're familiar with the Tune For It throttle bodies, and I'm not sure what other vehicles are like this. Like I said, on an old, say, car from the 60s and 70s with the PCV system, they basically have this little fiber filter inside the air cleaner that you change every now and then. And on the Tune For It throttle bodies, and the LT ones too, I believe, they have that little cover here. Correct me down in the comment section if I'm wrong, but they'll have the cover on top of the throttle body, and once in a while you take this apart and you clean it and clean this out. Now, most people, when they clean these out, it's just oil and stuff built up in here. What they don't know is there's supposed to be a little fiber pad in there. It's kind of like a Scotch-Brite pad, and that's what and that acts as an air oil separator. And basically, your PCV system draws fresh air from here, filtered air, just above the throttle bodies, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, and that's how it gets into the crankcase. But it goes through a little fiber filter in here that's supposed to be in here. I almost guarantee if this has been cleaned out before, someone took that out because it was probably starting to decay and just threw it out. And I don't know if anyone out there is making one for it or not. You could take a Scotch-Brite pad and cut it up and probably stick it in there. The thing you got to worry about that is any of the fibers break up and then they're going to get sucked into the crankcase. So that's the thing you got to worry about that. But there's actually supposed to be a fiber pad inside there. Oh, this thing's coming apart. Inside there. And that works just like a catch can, except it's not in any way connected to the intake track, so you don't have to worry about any oil getting into your intake. Maybe I should put a catch can for my car, my Corvette. The oil separator that's on there, I fabbed that up. I'll leave a link to that, and also leave a link to the type of PCV valve that I'm using. That's a dual flow adjustable PCV valve, made here in the USA, Pennsylvania, right here in the state of Pennsylvania. They are a little pricey compared to a regular PCV valve, but if you're like running a big cam or something and you're having vacuum issues, and you're running a PCV system, that helps. You can adjust the amount of vacuum that you're drawing and all sorts of stuff like that. So that's where it really comes in handy. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. And I hope it explained the difference. There might be better videos out there on YouTube. You can always search or whatever. Or like I said, just Google it. But I guess that's it for this video. Oh, background noises from my pellet stoves. I got one down here in the basement. I got that new one upstairs in the garage. That one's a lot quieter than this one. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to that too. In the meantime, everybody have a great day, and God bless.